Hey there, welcome to the Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. Do you ever ask yourself, what the hell is this show about? Well, I'm right there with you, pal. I don't even know. But what I think it's about is friendship. It's about friendship through fantasy football. We're a group of 12 guys and we play fantasy football, and we've been doing that for about 15 years together. Every year we get together and we play football together like little children in the backyard, and we drink tons and tons of beer like 22-year-olds. And we go and play golf, and we laugh as one of our friends plays in a very skimpy dress because he got last place in fantasy football last year. We're just 12 guys that like having fun, and we hope that through this podcast you can listen to us and we can give you a couple laughs. That's really what it's about. It's just about laughter and fun and beers and golf and football and all the things that are awesome in life. So tune in, listen in, have a laugh. If you think it's worthy of it, share it with a friend. Share it with a family member. Say, hey, check these guys out. They're pretty dumb, but they're mildly funny. And maybe you'll say, hey, this guy Kyle, he's super nice and probably really handsome and probably has like at least $100 in his bank account. Maybe you'll even write a review. Say those things in a review. Who knows what you'll do with this time that you have. So hop on, press play, write a review, and enjoy the show. We got a good one for you.
The Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had to say. The Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League of Ivy Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had to say.
Was pissing ass, I believe.
Yeah,
Did you put some mayo in that hair tonight or what?
Just straight.
It looks like you dunked your head in a carton of bacon grease.
Straight gabagool.
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
Shout out to my boy Tony Spumoni.
Gabagool.
Bucket of grease. Bucket of
How's
spuds.
everybody doing? How's everybody feeling? What's that?
I mean, it is officially springtime up in the bitch.
Sky, have you had Black Flannel's Cool Hand Cuke?
No, I
London
haven't.
Calling dry gin with mint, cucumber, simple syrup, and lime. Absolutely delicious. Here's for the
Burlington Telecom
ASMR
strikes
fans
again.
here.
Burlington Telecom just checks
You can't
out.
move too much, sure. If you move too much, Burlington Telecom will say, no.
Burlington Telecom's like, stop moving, stop talking. We can't do this. Stop
But
it.
it's fine because the audio comes through. We've established that.
It does.
That
It's
is
true.
true. That's
I've
true.
been big into these since I've been off the liquor.
Oh,
Wow,
Nani's.
yeah.
Nani's.
Yeah, that's a
Sucking
nice.
down like 3 of these a day.
Yeah, Nani's are going to count for Spring Challenge, right? Embrace debate.
No, Nani's do not count.
Okay.
Also, picked up Chucky. Might be interested in this. Maybe Gus. Gus probably won't. He's a man of his ways. Picked up some caffeine pouches.
Cool.
Sky,
Can't hear
your
Sky at all.
audio's gonza.
What an idiot. Not Codwell.
No, I wasn't talking to you, actually. I was talking to Mason because I didn't want to talk to you guys.
Oh.
Nah, that's a lie. I was on mute because I touched it by accident.
Wow,
All right,
it's the
so
name,
bad
not
news is,
Codwell.
guys, that Zencaster is saying we only have 41 minutes until, I don't know what that means. It just says time remaining 41 minutes.
Oh, then you get kicked. You've used your free unlimited subscription.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. I don't really know, but it might be time. I might need to figure out a different solution here. But anyway, let's jump right into our guest.
All right. Well, hold on. Sure. Have you ever tried one of these local brews? Stella Artois.
Ooh, Stella Artois. Oh.
Artie's favorite.
All right. Now that we're done with all that bullshit, our guest today, boys, he holds a special place in all of our hearts. I'll tell you that. He's a simple man who holds quite the reputation for guzzling beers. But he likes to do it on his own terms. Okay? He knows how to go hard, but some say he's a professional rester, too. So, when he won his first championship, you might remember photos of him tucking the diggings into bed, brushing his teeth with the diggings, floating on a hot summer day.
Once he said R&R.
With the diggers.
Once he said R&R.
I couldn't say R&R. Boys, he's been in the league since day one. He has 93 wins and 66 losses overall. Pretty good.
Does he have the best record?
He's 15-6 against Caldwell. Ooh. He's 6-9 against Schwer, which is kind of sick. 69.
Ooh, sure. 6-9.
He's been in the playoffs 7 times, has 3 top 3 finishes, and has not one but 2 championships, boys. Whoa. Please welcome, not Caldwell.
Not Caldwell.
Wow.
Too easy, man.
Thought for sure it was Caldwell, but
Imagine it was just Caldwell.
Once you toss a little bit of R&R into the subject, Dave's name popped in my brain.
Yeah,
that's my teammate. That's my teammate right there. That's my teammate.
I actually did not even think about the fact that these are spring challenge teams.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty
really
cool.
Really threw the whole league for a loop. You choosing Skylar, one of the most athletic and competitive guys, just crazy.
Sure, you don't get it.
What?
I can explain it to you if you want.
Oh. Let me just fill in let me fill in the listeners. Kyle spent. We had to select teammates. Kyle spent half a day writing little pieces of toilet paper with names on it to put on a hat, and then make a whole big debauchery about who he was going to pick. When in reality, it was like Skylar gets first or second in spring challenge every single year. So
not true.
Yeah, okay, show me the stats.
Last year.
He didn't get. Oh well, yeah, he was on my team. I was a loaf. Tried dragging around a 10-pound dumbbell,
All right, internet man, shut the fuck up, Dave.
We got Dave here.
Dave's on the line.
Dave, what do you think about those stats? Those make you feel good inside?
I mean, it makes sense. I feel like I've been in the league a while and I've got 2 championships, so I feel like I knew the stats. I didn't know they're 6-9 against Schwer, though. That's cool.
Yeah, so I have 9 wins against him. That's also kind of cool.
Yeah.
For, his win record, I got 9 of those.
Dave has a good track record in the league. He wins a lot. His average finishing position for 12 years, 5th place. Pretty solid.
I like I've had some good years. I've had some down years. I've had some really bad years, but I've had most.
You have. There was like a couple of 9th places, but overall, just very consistently good.
Yeah. What was the Caldwell stat that I lost to him a lot?
No, you beat Caldwell a lot. You're 15-6 against our current champ.
Whoa. Okay. And my 2 championships are
Caldwell has
against 2 of the podcasters here. So.
Oh yeah, you beat me in 2012. You beat Sky. Sky?
Yeah.
To me?
Whatever year that was. Todd's early year.
How do I see my stat? How do I see? Oh, there it is. Average finishing position. Wait, what's Dave's?
5th.
Fuck, I'm 6th.
Yeah.
Dave, give us your favorite league moment.
Oh. It's a good question. I've been thinking about it, listening to the pod. Big listener here of the pod, so I've been hearing this question, and there's just a lot of moments. I feel like top for me is probably like going back to some of the early drafts, like specifically the drafts at Dartmouth. Those drafts were just like so nuts. It was like we were just young and
just pure college kid debauchery. I have this it was on the Facebook video. I have this or on the Facebook group I saw. I wish I brought it up, but me and Dave were standing at the top of some frat on Harvard's or Dartmouth's campus, and you were there. We found a golf club. You remember this? We were standing on the top of the fire exit, just like golf clubbing shit from their attic out the door, like out into their front yard off of the fire exit. It's great.
It's okay, Dave. He'll bleep that out later.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleep this whole podcast.
He was 20. He's loud.
Wait, so he was drinking water then, right? Because he was 20.
Yeah, he's working on his golf swing.
It sounded like he went to Dartmouth to play golf because he's just a scholar.
Classy guy. Dave, I'm actually interested. This was brought up on a different podcast and it hasn't been brought up since. But I'm interested to hear your thoughts on the relegation idea.
For our league?
Someone brought it up. I think Schwer originally called it delegation. Idiot.
Yeah.
Close.
But it's not delegation. It's relegation. So, yeah, I'm curious to hear your thoughts because you're usually pretty level-headed with these types of ideas.
I feel like for our league, we just have like way too good of a group of guys to relegate anybody. So
it does add like another weird variable where more people are in the mix. And I feel like we worked so hard for so long to get that group. We got it now. It's kind of nice.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if like Chuck got relegated this year, he'd probably quit.
Well, he wouldn't be in the league technically, right?
Well, no, He would be in the Friends of the League.
Right, and he would just be like, oh, screw this. Oh, I don't want to do it anymore.
It would go either way for Chuck. He would either do that or he would just like be hell bent. Mm-hmm. Like one extreme or the other. There would be nothing in between.
Yeah.
Dave, how you feeling about the upcoming season? Who's your keeper?
I mean, I feel pretty good right now. Kind of crushing all the competitions right now.
You are.
You are.
Shore and I are gonna just keep it going in the spring challenge.
Mm-hmm.
So feeling good about the season. Keeper, I've got some options. I think probably Damian Pierce.
That's Sam Howell. Did you pick him up?
No, I have. Who's the other guy in Carolina?
Yeah, he grabbed the guy in Carolina.
Oh, Andy Dalton?
No,
Matt Corral.
Matt Corral.
Yeah, I don't even know if he's rostered.
He did some crazy drop, right? That was the crazy drop that you had at the end of the year.
Dropped Dalton.
You dropped Dalton, and someone was able to grab him for like a starter.
Wait, but what happened, Dave? Why was I super mad at you at the end there? What happened?
I think it was that why. I think it was that.
It was because somebody needed a quarterback that was playing you.
Oh.
But I dropped him to get Matt Corral, who's a great keeper.
That's okay. That's what it was. Yeah. So who was? I think it was Matt in the playoffs or something. Like it was something weird.
Or Matt or somebody.
It was Matt.
Yeah, it was Matt.
I'm trying to remember what happened to Matt's quarterback.
It didn't matter because
it ended up not mattering at all. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were mad about it.
I'm usually mad about something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But that's why we play, boys. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Dave, did you listen to the last cast? You know anything about the Masters? You know that we did Pod versus Guest with Chuck?
I watched the Masters. I was invested because I had my group of 6.
You guys were, so for Jack and Alfonso, basically the way that the Masters pool worked was you got 50,000 fake dollars. And each player,
fake dollars. See, no one prefaced that for me.
Schwer needed that explanation still. He still thinks he has money coming his way, but you already applied for the loan for the house, right? You thought you had $50K coming your way?
It's under contract. So.
Actually, Magnus does owe you money, though.
He paid me today. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically 50,000 fake dollars you got in your budget, and then there was like each player based on their ranking costs a certain amount of money. So the game was to like try to use the most money and get like the best players that you possibly could. But the way the dollars worked out was like you couldn't just pick the best players. Obviously, you kind of had to like mix and match like good players versus like lower ranked players. So it's kind of a crapshoot because you're picking them out of a pool of hundreds of people or 100 people.
88 people.
80 people, whatever. But anyway, so we did this. We did podcast last week. Headwear. It was hat, hat, visor, or no hat.
No.
We had to have won that. Yeah,
We won that. John Rahm was wearing a hat. We went hat. So that's one for us. Tiger bogey. Chuck actually got it. Tiger bogeyed obviously, and Chuck got that one. Win or cry. We said no. That's a win for us.
Yeah,
he did not cry. He was stone cold.
Cry later though. I feel like he did cry later.
So the interest he did cry. He like almost cried like in an interview later on. The interesting one was the hug. You guys remember this?
We won that. Correct.
So the rule was after caddy because obviously they're going to hug their caddy first. Do you know who he hugged first?
He hugged his wife.
Was it his kid or his wife?
Brother. Neither. Man.
He hugged
the kid was on. Oh, really? Because the kid was on the wife. Damn.
And then he went and hugged his wife and kid.
So that's a wash, right? Neither of us got that then.
Well, we both went wife and kid, so it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
But it was kind of funny. I was like trying to figure it out, and then I was like, all right, I'm just going to watch the video of him winning. And he like walks up, and it's the back of Brooks, and I didn't recognize him at first. And I was like, he's just going to go hug this random dude. Who is this? And then I realized it was Brooks, and he like, usually they just like shake hands or something. I don't know. But they like hugged. It was nice.
I mean, they played for like 24 hours essentially straight.
Hole in one, there was a wash. There was a lot more than one. Chuck picked one. We picked 0.
So, yeah, which
can we preface that was bullshit?
Can I give
Go ahead, Schwer. Talk for a long time, and we won't listen for a while, and then we'll come back.
Okay, so we didn't really know what the rules were on this. I, for some reason, thought it was just one hole that all the golfers got to shoot at. Turns out it was 9 holes of par 3s, and so that's 100 golfers or 88 or whatever it is. Let's say assume it's 100 golfers shooting. So that's 100 golfers, 9 holes.
You got it, buddy.
If that's 100 shots, okay? If you give me 100 shots at par 3, I'm putting one of them in for sure.
Yeah, so we had this conversation.
These guys are professional golfers.
And how did you get 100 shots?
Yeah, how did you get 100
Where did we get to this?
You get 9 shots.
900 shots. 9 holes, 100 golfers.
100 golfers, that's 900 shots.
Yes.
The odds of a hole-in-one are relatively high on par. If they're all par 3s.
Because correct. I was thinking in my head, I've been golfing for like 10 years. I don't think I've had 900 shots at par 3 holes in my life.
Why do you get 900 shots?
Because I'm just putting it in my terms. I'm not a professional golfer, but I'm just saying if I had 900 shots at a par 3 hole, I've stuck some pretty tight, and I'm not a great golfer.
What would you bet? What would you bet that in 900 shots you could make a hole-in-one at one of those holes in Augusta, Georgia? What would you put on the line? Like, what would you feel confident putting on the line?
I put my own money on me doing it to.
Yeah, like what's the number?
If it's his money,
I mean, yeah. Well, what's like the payout? Is it like 10-1? Is it like 100-1?
Whatever you want. Let's say you're a billionaire.
Okay, let's say I get $1 million if I put it in, and I have to wager my own money. I would probably put.
Here you go. Hold on. You would win $1 million, but you would have to put down $20,000 to play.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't take that, but I would I'd bet like $8,000 on myself to win $1 million.
Okay.
What about you guys? What about you guys? I mean, money's no object for you guys. So Dave going with a 0. Wow, no golf.
I would hedge that. I would hedge $1 million against that bet.
I think I've shot 900 shots on par 3s and I've never made one. So,
well, that's because you're just not very good,
dude. You do not like. If you played a par 3
course, part of it's luck, Kyle.
If you played a par 3 course, 9 holes, I would bet a lot of money that you wouldn't hit the green more than twice.
Well, he's also saying he would get to play that par 3 course 88 times.
Yeah. You just it wouldn't happen. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty good on par 3s, man.
Dave, what do you think?
I think it's kind of a moot point because those are professional golfers.
Yeah.
Well, the thing was, we were talking about it. Once we realized that we had fucked up, we were talking about it, and Shore was like, "Oh, if it's a 9-hole course, I could have done that." And we were like, "No." And then he was like, "Give me 100 tries," and now we're talking about 900 tries. So he just keeps giving himself more tries.
Do it.
Well, yeah, you could possibly do it.
Thanks, Dave.
I'm Team Schwer this whole week.
Yeah, fucking right, Dave. I love
All right.
it.
Last prop bet was if there was going to be a playoff. Pod took no. We got that. So
that's big.
We smacked Chucky. Skylar, what's that put our record at?
8-0, 7-0, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. It's crazy.
Chuck.
I don't even know. We're just undefeated. I thought Chuck won, honestly.
Not much of a shepherd, Chuck. Bah.
Bah.
Yeah, it was a fun time. I enjoyed watching the Masters. I'd never actually just like sat and watched an entire golf tournament.
It was good. I wish that Brooks had given a little bit extra oomph there. Because
Sky, what happened to you,
dude? I
imploded everyone.
I was 10 shots ahead of Gideon going into Sunday, and I imploded. I had an awful day at the Masters.
Who imploded for you?
Everyone. Homa shot an 80 on the final day. So you know how the cut player goes
so
to the
I had
biggest
him
score
too.
on the day? Yeah, he was the cut player, so he was the worst player. And then I had Jason Day shot a 78. So I had two of basically the worst players. Billy Horschel shot like a 77. Brooks shot a 75 or whatever. Yeah, it was bad. But no, I honestly, for a viewer perspective, even if I didn't have Brooks, I just wish Brooks had kept it a little tighter because golf tournaments like that are so much more entertaining when it's like either a playoff or it's close at the end. And like, I don't know, by like the 16th hole, it was like kind of wrapped up. There wasn't like really that much going on. And then Brooks duck hooked one on the 17th.
And Tiger didn't even show up. That would have been electric.
He couldn't after that clip.
He had plantar's fasciitis. I didn't realize he had plantar's fasciitis.
Yeah, I thought it was the knee, but then they came out with that, which is crazy.
I mean, I ended up getting tied third, and I had Tiger on my team, so not bad.
Plantar fasciitis sucks.
Peyton had that.
Durs, what are you looking at?
Oh, just doing some research.
Interesting.
Yeah. So we're 8-0. We've never lost. We're the best. Chuck
We
sucks.
should start betting on ourselves. If we were just like betting on ourselves, we'd be up like big right now. Hopefully, pod listeners have been betting on our bets.
That would be smart.
Jack is smart. I heard Jack. He texted me. He's loaded. He's just been taking every bet we take.
So Dave, you think you're gonna beat us tonight or what?
In pod versus guest?
Yeah.
He probably will. Dave's
not, given the record.
Dave is on a heater, though.
I'm on a heater, but I don't know how or why. I've just been getting lucky. So,
which is a nice segue because I want to talk about the current rankings for the Spring Challenge. So for Jack and Alfonso, as you've heard the Spring Challenge talked about quite a bit this year, what we did was combined 3 events into one big event. So we did the March Madness bracket, we did the Masters pool, and now we're doing the Spring Challenge, which is our exercising and beer drinking event. The March Madness bracket counts for a maximum of 12 points. The Masters pool counts for a maximum of 12, and the Spring Challenge counts for a maximum of 24. So bracket's worth 25%, Masters is worth 25%, Spring Challenge is worth 50%. So the exercise event is kind of like the takes the cake, but this kind of leveled the playing field, which was nice this year. So we already have some points on the board, as we've been talking about. Right now, we've got David, our guest, in first with 21 points, which you won the bracket, and then you did pretty well in the Masters. What'd you get in the Masters?
I think I was like 4th or something.
That's nice.
Yeah. Wait, so how did the team selection work? How come COD is it?
It was based on the placings in last year's
fantasy football season.
Football season. So Caldwell got first, so he got first pick for the spring for the exercise event. So basically we got David in first, Charlie in second with 18 points, Eric in third with 17.
Thank you.
And then we go down the list. I'm in 11th with 7. Caldwell is in last with 4. So me and Caldwell are in big trouble. Scotty's in 10th with 8. Sky's in right in the middle. Sky, Matt, and Jeff are all in the middle with like 11, 13, and 15 points. So it's pretty tight. It's a pretty tight race between the middle of the pack. Dave's really pulled away. Dave and Charlie have really pulled away. And then me and Caldwell are way at the bottom, which kind of makes it interesting from the team selection perspective. So sure, if you would like to voice your opinion on everything that I did, now's your chance.
Yeah, so absolutely wild. Caldwell, pretty big overthinker come to find out. Took about 3 days to select a teammate, and then was talking about how he needed to analyze everything. And I kind of chirped him, and I was like, "Yeah, you analyzed everything on the Masters there, didn't you, bud?" And he was like, "And I was like, where'd you finish last?" And he was like, "Oh, actually, I thought so hard about it, I forgot to enter a team." So, so he decided to choose Matt after a long deliberation.
I like the
not really,
pick, by the way.
Yeah,
I thought it was a good pick.
Matt's a great pick. He's known to drink north of 60 beers, so a lot of points on the board for him to capitalize. Kind of the exercise motto versus the just drink beers on the couch motto. So that combined could be pretty deadly.
So, sure, let me ask you a very simple arithmetic question. Caldwell has 4 points right now.
Yep.
If he gets first place in the exercise event, how many points can he get total?
I believe the answer would be 28 points.
Yes.
Nice.
Dave has 21 right now.
Who has what?
Okay. Dave has 21 points right now. So look, if Caldwell had chose me.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm with you now.
If he had chose me and I had gotten 22, my max would have been 20.
How many points?
7 plus 22?
29.
So I would have beat him by 1. Now, if Dave had gotten 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, what place do I need to get?
He would have scored 10, 12, 14 points. Winner. We would have gotten smoked by everyone, even if we had gotten first in the Spring Challenge overall. He couldn't pick me. It was the right move.
Honestly, now that I rethink this, Caldwell should have picked Dave.
He could have.
That would have been the smartest pick. No, I just did the math in my head. It would have been the smartest pick because your goal is to get outliers out of the game.
Exactly.
By taking Dave out, you would have given Dave first, but then Caldwell could have solidified second.
Yeah. He could have.
Wow, so he obviously...
How's that for thinking?
He didn't think that hard, apparently.
But basically what he did was he took Matt because Matt has 13. Matt's going to beat him, but he, based on the scores that everyone else currently has, he did he made some assumptions about what places people would get and where they would land, and decided that Matt was the most optimal choice to win the exercise event and also take out potentially a top scorer who was going to pair up with somebody else who was going to be me, who was going to end up placing higher than him. So that's basically, if he had gone me, Matt was picking 3rd, he would have taken Skylar, they would have smoked us. It wouldn't have even been close.
So what you're saying makes perfect sense. We just did that, all the arithmetic, in about 5 minutes. It took Caldwell 2 days.
No, okay, I explained it to you like a little baby boy, and now you get it. Whereas before you were just saying, "Oh, it's obvious. They should have just picked the best players." I was in the same position. Skylar, if Skylar and I get first, I probably won't even get second.
Well, part of the thing you're missing here is you want to select a teammate that gives you the most points chance at winning points to move you up.
But you also want to take out the people with the most points who could just place higher than you by placing lower in the exercise event.
The way I saw it was, for Caldwell, what does he want out of the Spring Challenge more than anything else?
To win?
He wants to win.
Skylar and Kyle.
Yeah.
So by choosing Matt, that's like the optimal choice because obviously Kyle's going to pick Skylar. And then.
Obviously, Dave. Obviously. I don't think so, Dave. That's not an obvious choice. He could have picked Jeff or Scotty. Okay? It's not obvious, Dave. Let's not assume.
I mean, I didn't see the Magnus picking Jeff come out there, if we're being honest.
I mean, that was just so dumb.
That was full left field. I love the pick. That was wild. There were some wild picks, let's just be honest.
That fucked up all my scenarios. So basically, if
Skylar had a game theory going on in the background.
If Skylar and I get first,
going Eli Manning on me either.
I know that was also crazy.
I was like, I'm going to New York wherever I get drafted.
That was sick that he did that. That was dope.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got some interesting breakdowns of points for the spring challenge as it stands.
Can I have some gripe? Can I have a little gripe here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So I'm texting Caldwell the night before as the Masters is going on, trying to like push him to like get a team out there. Obviously he didn't. He overthought everything. We're talking dad talk, okay? This is a sacred place, okay? As a future father, him being a future father, we're talking a sacred zone and we're like, all right, we'll be team dad. Hoorah. Last, go after adventure, etc. Come out next day, excited to be on his team, picks Flynn. No regard. Nothing. Just big Flynn.
Well, imagine how I feel. We've been talking for 6 months about being spring challenge partners.
Yeah, but you don't have the sacred dad bond.
Yeah, but I was thinking about it like Schwer was, like an idiot for about 5 minutes until I realized that he was right. If he had picked me, it would have been the worst possible choice. It would have secured Skylar and Matt an obvious win.
Yeah.
In the overall
that's the gripe I have.
Not just in the gripe I have. We're talking about the overall standings, not just the exercise event. So yeah, he was doing it to me too. And then once he picked Matt, the dude like rarely ever texts me back when I text him, rarely talks to me, rarely talks. And then like couldn't shut him up about he was pitching me so hard on picking Prescott because Prescott was the most optimal teammate to potentially knock out Skylar. And I was like, dude, you're making that assumption that you're going to get first. And he's like, you're not going to win.
Yeah.
He's like, you will not win.
If you had picked Prescott, then that was like the only choice you had of someone that you could possibly be on your same team, I think.
Yeah. But it also would have, because then the pick would have gone to Gus. He should have picked Cobb probably, but he told me he was going to pick Gid if I didn't pick him. So I kind of knew. I was texting a bunch of people trying to figure out who they were going to pick or like how much they were going to try. I texted you too, dude.
Yeah.
But it didn't make sense because if I had led you to a victory, you would have just smoked everybody, and I probably would have ended up in like 5th. Because
with Sky's logic, you probably should have done that.
I could have, but I didn't know.
Nice for me, yeah.
I said, how hard are you going to try in spring challenge? And you responded, I haven't run in months.
That's my teammate. That's my guy.
I think I said after that, but I've been walking a lot or something.
There you go. That's my teammate.
And also, Dave, if you're not fit, how am I going to – I can't rely on you to drink like 30 beers. With Matt, it's like he could have a broken leg, and I know I'm still going to get 30 points out of him because he's just going to sit there and guzzle beers.
He's a high floor guy.
Mm-hmm. Super high floor. If he's fit, that's why he's dangerous because he's fit. And he texted me. So Matt didn't even know what was going on, of course. Mm-hmm. He texted me after we had made all the picks, and he was like, you picked Sky? And he goes, I'm in the best shape of my life, and I've been drinking more than I ever have in my life. He goes, that's pretty cold-blooded, bro. And I was like, what are you talking about? You were off the board. I couldn't pick you. And he's like, I couldn't scroll above your video. I only watched the video. And I was like, I said in the video that you were off the board.
So good.
Yeah, he only made it through the first 10 seconds of the video. But
the video was I would say it was grabbing. It was eye catching. You might want to post that on. You might want to post that on the TikToks.
You're on the TikTok. Have you made a TikTok yet?
I did make a TikTok and I fucked it up, dude. Because I'm like, of course, I'm like all scared about TikTok stealing all my data. So I put in a random birth date, and I think I put 2008 because that's when the league was born.
Yeah,
and then I spent like an hour and a half posting all of your shorts, and I get a fucking notification that's like, because you're below the age of 16, the only people that can view your content are people who you allow to follow you. And I'm like, fuck. So now none of the like the videos aren't getting any views because like no one can see them. And so I'm messaging TikTok and I'm like, yo, just change my birth date because I can't do it in the app.
You're messaging TikTok.
I'm messaging TikTok and they just respond. They're like, sorry, there's no something identified with your profile. You'll have to delete it and start over. I was like, fuck!
You'll have to talk to your daddy.
So
you really blew that one. Nice.
Team selections, spring challenge. It's going to be a absolute brawl, I think. I'm excited.
Yeah.
That which leads us to some power rankings. So what's everybody thinking? Dave, thoughts? Who do you think is going to win?
I mean, excluding Shore and I, or is that on the
including?
Including.
Including.
I mean, I feel like Shore and I are a bit of a dark horse team. Like, we could do better than people think we're going to do. I haven't ran in a while, but I've been walking a lot. And
I want to call it out. You beat me last year, Dave.
Yeah, I think I got.
I was actually looking at it. You were kind of.
Did I get second or third?
Whoa,
I
didn't
know
that.
So Dave last year ran 10.5 with 1,000 feet at elevation, biked 31.1 with 350 feet of elevation, and then drank 12 beers.
Yeah, you slaughtered me.
I was planning on trying to hit the biking, and I was supposed to go out and like hit the 40 miles, but then I just like stayed in and drank beers. So.
It's always the tough choice, isn't it?
A great business decision.
You're like, I could go get more miles, or I could just drink.
Yeah, and I had Cobb, who was a legend.
Yeah,
dude, you guys were up there last year. Like me and Flynn won it with 88.3. Austin Magnus got second with 88.08. You beat them by 0.2 of a point. And then you were in third with 81.8. You guys were up there. No one else was even close.
Yeah, we were bad.
Jeff and Gids were 61. Sky and Schwer were 48. And then we all know what happened with Chuck and Scotty.
That's worse than I thought.
Yeah, you guys were tough. Tough.
I feel like I drank a lot of beers too.
All right, so Dave, let's go.
I'm honestly excited for the Sky Kyle versus Caldwell and Flynn matchup. I think it's going to be electric. It's going to be fun to watch.
What do you think the winning score is, Dave?
And now, a word from our sponsors. Fuck, we got nothing. Now back to the show.
What would you say? What were you saying the last year's scores were like 80 something?
Yeah, the winning score was 88.
I think you guys could hit 90. I think you guys are going to win. That's what.
All right, let's do a quick bet. What's the winning score?
I'll say 90.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, north of 90, 91.
Schwer goes 91.
I'm going to go 92.
Wow. We are all shepherds.
Bah.
All right. I'm going
to go 93.
I think that I'm like pretty scared of Caldwell, I think. I don't know. Let's say 105.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
I mean, these are my realistic power rankings. And I'm sorry, Dave. We're probably not going to get one. I know.
I would put us like 3 or 4.
So I got us at 3.
Yeah.
I got Austin and Matt at 1 because Austin just sent a Snapchat of him in a full biker outfit sucking an inhaler. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even have asthma. There's no way this guy loses. He takes this shit more seriously than probably his wife and soon-to-be kid. I think he would rank this above anything else, and he is going to do no matter what it takes to win. And so I know you guys are competitors. I know Kyle and Skylar are competitors. I think he is going to put this out of reach because he knows you guys are competitors. So he's going to, and I think Matt is going to show out, and you guys are probably going to get beat. And then that's, you guys are number 2. And then I think Sneaky Dave and I, Dark Horse, are going to come up. We're going to be right on your heels. Probably not actually. We'll probably be pretty far back, but we're going to get 3. The 4, 5, 6 pick is tough. It was tough for my power rankings. I went Chuck and Cobb 4 because I think, as Dave alluded, Cobb's a glue guy. If Chuck can figure out a way to walk up and down the Empire State Building a few times, they could get a lot of points. And then the 5, 6 was really tricky. I love Gids a lot, but I think Jeff and Magnus are going to dark horse, and I think Scotty, who knows if he's even going to compete. So it might just be a one-man team with Gids is what I'm thinking. So, but if Scotty shows out, they could go from 6 to 3 really, but that's how I see it. I just don't see you guys beating Caldwell and Matt because Caldwell will probably sacrifice his soon-to-be firstborn to win. So that's. I mean, do you guys disagree? Is there anything that you guys think you're going to win? Do you really think you're going to win?
I don't.
Oh, yep.
What?
I don't. I had our power rankings at so top slot Austin and Matt.
Yeah.
Us at the 2. I'm a betting guy. Us at the 2. The 2 slot. And then from there I agree. I think I'm just gonna call it the muck after that. The muck enters in 3rd.
Yeah, just you gotta name a 3 though.
No, I have my power rankings in front of me. I actually have Chuck and Cobb at the 3 spot. I think Cobb is just going to will. I think he's going to will Chuck to do stuff. The other side, though, Chuck is not a fitness guy. He's not a big fitness guy, though. So that's the only variable. And Cobb could just get like stoned and just like kind of not do it. Who knows? Especially because they're not doing it the same day. I think it actually hurts them. I'm going to be honest. And then I have I actually had Scotty and Gideon at the 4, you guys at the 5, and Jeff and Magnus at the 6 slot.
Ugh, giving us the 5. Jesus.
Sorry.
Well,
sorry, boys. You guys wouldn't hang out with me when I was doing it, so that really pissed me off.
Dave, you know what that's called? Bulletin board material. We'll clip that audio and we'll just play that over and over and over again while we're running 10 fucking miles a day.
Just for the viewers, I was gonna, do it sometime soon, and I asked Dave and Shore if they wanted to drink beer while I'm doing it and stuff with me. Both of them were just like, "Oh," Dave's like, "I gotta do my taxes." Shore's like, "I gotta go change the plumbing."
Whoa! Wait a second. You said, "Can you guys want to do it with me?" And I assumed you meant like do it on the same day, which Skylar is somehow doing this challenge where he drinks 1 million beers on a Monday. So I was like, I'm definitely not doing that. I didn't realize you were just open invite to watch you do it. And once I found that out, I said, "Yeah, I'll be there after work." So, I mean, did you not
drink a beer?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna crack my first beer open at 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. I'm gonna work.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be. Yeah, I'm a man of my
I'll
job.
be there.
And then
I'll be there.
5:30. On the couch.
I said after that I'd show up with a referee outfit and a yellow flag and everything, and
I love it. Maybe there is a NBA game on or something we could watch. Who knows? Could be good. Or NHL. So the Bruins are doing well.
Oh, Bruins are doing hockey talk. Do you know how well the Bruins are doing? History. 64 wins. Most ever was 62 before that. My math is right. That's 2 more wins than ever in the history of hockey. And they have 1 more game left tomorrow in Montreal. I might just go. I might just send it.
By the way, let's go back to these power rankings. Kyle, are you mad at me that I don't think – I'm just being
He's just being
said
real.
I have so much regret picking you.
You're just being real about like.
I did all this.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Caldwell just like doing his thing and like us just like having a solid day out there.
You're
like,
fine just being a fucking dad.
Maybe this is strategy though to have Caldwell let his guard down a little bit.
You think we're that divisive?
I don't know. You just explained to me how long it took you to fucking think about everything. So
I put a lot of thought in. I thought my teammate was a competitor.
Well, this might actually be the smartest move.
Yeah.
He's saying, oh yeah, Caldwell's going to get first. Now Caldwell's not going to do that little bit extra. You know, he's not going to go above and beyond. He's already got it in the bag. A little bit of tactics, maybe. I like it.
Well, I guess you'll see because you're gonna be watching me crack open my first one after work, 5:30, feet up. You know, watching a little NHL, a little puck and stick, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
That sucks for me. I wish where we had that level of like just communication to figure out that we
called transparency
tricks with Caldwell. But well, my power rankings are fucked.
Let's hear them.
Well, I feel like I need to change it. I had me and Sky at the top. That was the whole point.
Top dogs.
But it sounds like we're shooting for second, which if we get second, honestly, it changes the whole game because like if
run that through your algorithm.
I just did in my brain. If we get second, I'm screwed. Like I won't even get a top 5 pick probably.
Oh, I love that.
Wow.
Bad,
I think if I get second, I'm like chilling. I think I'm still like the top 4. I think I got like Anthony Richardson, Will Levis, one of those dudes. Like I'm good with one of them. Maybe one of those wide receivers.
Ends up winning. You know he's going to be like Marshawn Lynch. Like he just has no idea who is even coming into the rookie draft. So yeah, I had me and Sky at the top, Caldwell, Matt, and then I actually put Dave and Eric in third because I think these guys are going to show up because they're so well positioned. They know they got to get out there. They got to try. I'd love to see these two just put back beers.
We got 7 miles of lakefront bike path.
Yeah, we're already talking.
Yeah.
Chuck,
it's 14 miles from Oakledge to the Causeway and back on rollerblades. So
yeah.
So that's 7 points.
Dave's little hips are gonna pop off if he rollerblades 14 miles.
He's gonna be biking.
Oh, nice. That's 3 points.
2 points.
Yeah, but what if I
for the listeners, by the way, you get a mile for running, or you get a point for running a mile. You get a point for biking 4 miles, and you get a point for drinking a beer. And then like there's other activities too that like fall into those categories. But yeah, so I got Kyle, Sky, which is fucked, Caldwell, Matt, and then I had Dave, Eric, Chuck, Cobb, because I kind of agree here. I think Chucky and Cobby are just gonna either do it or not. Like it's one way or the other. Prescott, Gideon, Jeff, Magnus at the bottom. So I think they're the power couple, Jeff. They're the power couple of just not doing anything.
We call it the power bottom.
Yeah, that is the power bottom.
Team power bottom. That is so good. Jeff's whole strategy is to lose all the events every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like he puts so much passion into losing.
I kind of love it, to be honest.
Because his whole thing is that you don't need. It's all luck anyway. It's like
he's won 2 championships. He's won 2 championships, literally getting last at all the draft events.
Yeah, so. Got 2 ships, getting last in everything. So who knows? But. Yeah, that's where we're at. So we got Dave winning score 90 points, Schwer 91, Sky 92, Kyle 105. We'll get all those power rankings lined up. We'll review them on the next show. We're gonna have a great next show coming in after the old spring challenge. So I'm excited for that one. Maybe we'll get the legend himself, Caldwell, not Caldwell.
Wow.
Maybe Caldwell, not Caldwell. I don't know.
Wow.
Is he allowed to come on, and is that against NCAA violations?
Yeah, because we do fake prop bets. Speaking of prop bets, should we do some pod versus guest, boys?
Yeah. Are you gonna get kicked off as Zencaster?
We are out of time, but we're still rolling. So
Nice.
I don't know. I'll probably just have to pay.
That? Nice. Good. Take out that wallet of yours.
Yep.
The wallet's thin, boys.
Take it out.
The wallet is thin. We got to get famous here real quick.
Yeah. Have you been able to monetize any of this yet, or no?
Other services have been able to monetize me. Does that count?
Nice. That's part of the ecosystem.
Yeah,
give it and take it.
Every overnight success is years in the making. That's what they say. So
that doesn't make sense. I'll be honest.
It does. Think about it, Shorty. Use that little peanut
success.
inside your brain.
Overnight success.
Every overnight success is years in the making. It's like all these let's say a big startup company comes out of nowhere, goes viral, starts making.
Let's call it like Tone or something.
Let's call it Tone messaging. It's never just like I was working on bikes for 6 years before that, thinking about ideas and working hard, and then all of a sudden start this company, and then 10 years later it's sold. You know?
How did you make out in that sale?
All right, next subject. All right, so pod versus guest. I couldn't find a lot of fun prop bets. I don't know if you guys could find anything, but I figured we would do some draft odds, some pick odds. So we could go like top 5 picks, who's going to get taken, and what pick. Thoughts, questions, concern?
That's pretty good. I only have one, but it's not even about the draft. It's about just like still free agents.
All right, go.
What are you eating?
Cake.
That's my teammate.
What kind of cake?
Lemon something.
Where will Lamar be before the NFL draft?
Oh, I like that. I think he's in Baltimore, dude. Odell. They got Odell. Get Lamar. He's not.
Odell sucks, and he has a broken leg.
What does Dave think?
I was gonna say Cabo.
Oh, he just quits playing football.
Living in his mom's basement.
Team-wise, I think Baltimore, because the Odell, I feel like he's got to be pumped on them getting Odell.
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't heard of other stuff, but I don't know. I would say.
You think the Pats are still in the mix on that?
No.
This whole Lamar thing plus Patriots, it smells like the Patriots.
No.
Because the Pats might get a good wide receiver.
Nope. Wrong.
In draft.
Where will he be before the draft, or where is he going to play this year? Or is he going to play this year?
Where will he be? Like, what team will he be on by draft time? I think is this question, right, Scott?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'd say Ravens.
Okay. Pod and guest are aligned there. All right, next question goes to Kyle.
All right, let me chill. Oh, it's so dry. All right. Oh, fuck. I ran out of drink. Oh, fuck. Stuck.
You're definitely out of water.
I'm out of water. I'm out of my non-alcoholic beer. God, I suck. All right. So, the number one overall pick. Who's going to be? Do you want me to give you like the top 6 choices you can pick?
Well, it's going to be a quarterback. It's Carolina. It's going to be C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. So,
yeah.
All right. You got Bryce Young at minus 270, C.J. Stroud at plus 200.
Oh, wow.
Anthony Richardson plus 2,000. Will Levis plus 6,000. Will Anderson plus 15,000. Jalen Carter plus 20,000.
I mean, Sky already made a pick on this, but I also made a pick. I was thinking C.J. Stroud, but
I've been saying Bryce Young.
yeah.
I was gonna say C.J. Stroud.
All right,
there we go. Lock it in.
Bryce Young and C.J. Stroud.
I feel like everyone might have just got thrown off on that, but I'll go C.J. Stroud.
Lock it in.
We'll ride Bryce.
All right, let's go. Hey, let's go second pick then. Who are the Texans going to take with their second pick? I got this one from the pod.
This guy's got it for us. Thank
God. This is what I honestly believe, and this is a crazy take. I think the Texans are either move out of the pick or pick somebody defensively. Crazy thought from the pod, but I don't think they go quarterback.
Mills Mafia back in town.
I was listening to a podcast today. So DeMarco Ryan is the new head coach from San Francisco. He was the defensive coordinator for the last couple of years at San Francisco. All signs are pointing to that he is not going quarterback and that he is going to try to basically tank for next year's 2 quarterbacks who are supposed to be both better than all the quarterbacks in this draft. Because right now their team sucks.
So they should just trade their pick.
I think they're going to trade down for a team that's more desperate, like Indy, for example. They're at the 4th slot, and they're going to try to trade up to make sure they secure a C.J. Stroud, for example. I think Texans will not select a quarterback in this draft.
I love it.
Okay, thank you for your hot take. That's not the point of this, what we're doing right now.
No, it is. He just decided that the Texans are going to trade their pick or take a defensive
But is the pod taking that? That'd be pretty dumb for us.
I like that. He convinced me on that.
Holy shit. So we're taking that?
Well, you're taking Bryce Young, Dave.
No, I'll take quarterback because you're taking all non-quarterbacks.
I'm taking everyone outside. Yeah, outside quarterbacks. Yes, I feel like that's fair in this situation where we're at.
I like Dave's head though. That is,
he's a good pushback.
He's a good pushback. Negotiate a little, but
if they're gonna take a quarterback team,
I say we give him quarterback.
Yeah, I say we give him quarterback because they're either gonna take.
He was about to give us Bryce Young.
All right, Bryce Young it is. All right, Bryce Young it is. That's what I thought I heard you say. And we're just going not quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, that'll work out really well if Bryce Young goes to us.
Then
doesn't matter. Dave.
Stroud gets
yeah. Stroud. Then we just screwed ourselves.
All right, next. I got the next question. Where does Anthony Richardson go to?
Indy. Well, that kind of contradicts trading up.
I'm going. I think Seattle.
What? Geno
is a 2-year contract.
Wow.
Anthony Richardson needs like a year and a half, in my opinion.
You're writing off Geno again. Here we go. No one believes in him.
You don't think that if Seattle gets whatever his name is, Bijan or whatever the running back's name is, to fall, they're going to take him?
Bijan Robinson.
I don't think he's going at the 5th slot. The last running back to go in the top 5, I believe, was Zeke.
Not a bad running back.
All right, what do you guys want to go with? I think Seattle for the pod, but you guys haven't said a single word.
I'll go.
Kyle's just eating cake over there, farting.
Yeah.
I mean,
the only teams that need a quarterback are Carolina, Texans, Indy. Does San Francisco need? No.
Kind of.
They don't
really have.
I saw a lot of draft boards saying that the fucking Cardinals were going to go QB.
Can't trust Kyler, huh? I mean, is Aaron Rodgers seriously not on the Jets right now? Is that still going on? That is insane.
Atlanta's another one.
Atlanta.
Yeah. I like Ritter. I feel like they got to give Ritter
Raiders.
Oh yeah, Raiders. There's a ton of teams. Last year was
Raiders got Jimmy G.
Quarterbacks.
Yeah,
Raiders got Jimmy G, right?
Yeah,
it's a sick year. There's 4 really good quarterbacks coming in, and literally there's like 7 teams that don't have quarterbacks.
What about Tampa? Tampa Bay.
Didn't Tampa pick up Baker?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think they're gonna ride with that.
I mean, Anthony Richardson would be great for that though, because it's like a person who can sit
Little
behind.
backup plan. That's not bad. All right.
Okay,
so are we going Seattle, Sky?
I think we can go. I think Atlanta or Seattle.
Who's higher of a pick?
Seattle has the 5. Atlanta has the 8.
Yeah, I definitely like Seattle more so than Atlanta because Atlanta's got Ritter.
All right, we're locked in with Seattle. Dave?
I mean, I want to say Texans.
Oh, jeez.
Wow. That's not bad.
He's hedging his bet. He's hedging the bet.
I'm doubling down.
Wait. We went Seattle or Atlanta?
We want Seattle.
We went Seattle.
Dave's going Houston.
Dave is going to double down and go. That would be unreal, Dave.
Sure.
This is how we go down, boys. You invite a smart guy on the cast.
I don't think that's a smart pick. But
I haven't seen a single draft board with that, but I love it.
Okay, so we've got first pick of the NFL draft. Pod's got Bryce. Dave got CJ. Second pick, Pod not QB. Dave, Bryce. Where is Richardson going? Pod's got Houston. All right. What about who do we think is going third?
They're the Cardinals overall, right
now.
Yeah,
Will Anderson.
Oh.
Like a D defenseman?
Mm-hmm. He's a linebacker.
Yeah, I don't know anything about those guys. So.
Yeah.
I'm a fantasy guy. Kyle, any thoughts?
What are the odds?
Kyle
forgot that he could talk.
Yeah. I was kind of disappointed I ran out of cake. All right, let's see. With the first pick, the second pick, the third pick, we got Anthony Richardson at plus 110. Will Anderson at plus 250. Will Levis 600. Stroud 650. Devin Witherspoon 2000 and Tyree Wilson 200.
This is Arizona's pick.
Third pick.
Yeah, who's got the third pick? They do?
Arizona.
Wow. And they think the odds are showing that their favorited pick is a quarterback.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that. I don't really know if I understand why. There must be, I mean, maybe they're just like saying that they're going to hedge against Kyler, like his knee not being ready or something. I don't know.
Maybe they just don't like Kyler.
Mm-hmm.
Plays too many video games.
He seems to be on a downward trajectory. I will give them that.
Yeah. Seems to be not the best teammate. But.
All right. So we go on Will Anderson. Dave, what do you want?
I feel like I could just go Anthony Richardson again.
There we go. Now he's thinking.
This is what we needed.
That's hedging. But,
he doubled down and then he bet
those are the best odds. So it'd be stupid not to.
All right. At the fourth pick, Anthony Richardson also has the highest odds.
Dave's gonna take. Obviously, he's gonna take that.
All the picks. Can we do something like more interesting?
No, we're going through top 5 picks. There aren't good prop bets. We could make some up.
I have one.
Oh,
all right. What is it?
How many quarterbacks in the top 5 picks?
See, there you go. There's a smart question.
I'm going to take the
Kyle
over on whatever number.
Okay, the over would be, I think the line would be 4.
3.5, maybe. 4?
Well, Dave
I don't know what the line
decided that one quarterback was going to get selected on 2 teams. That only counts as 1.
I'd go 3. I'd go 3.5. 3.5. We can go 3.5.
What do you mean? That's the line.
Yeah.
Over or under that?
Oh, we were just clarifying the line.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I like that line.
I'll go under.
Yeah, Dave has to go over. So
I'll go over. Sure.
That means Dave has to be. It has to be. What is it? CJ Stroud, then Bryce Young, then
Will Levis, Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson, but then Anthony Richardson again, and then it has to be a different one in order for his.
How
to
many
hit.
Anthony Richardsons are eligible this year?
All right, here's one for you. First overall pick, when he gets selected, when he stands up, does he leave his coat buttoned or unbuttoned?
I think you immediately drop one button.
Because when you're sitting down,
No.
when you're sitting down in the suit, you have it unbuttoned, and then you stand up, and you leave it open.
Leave it
No,
open.
incorrect. If you watch these guys, because they haven't worn suits that often, they actually keep their suits actually buttoned a lot of the time into drafts because they're so nervous.
Okay.
So a lot of the players will have it buttoned and sitting down, and it's buttoned. The swaggy ones obviously go up and they button it while they go up. So regardless,
Sky, if we think let's be smart here. We think Bryce Young is going first overall. What's his
He's
swaggy
swaggy.
level? So
he's swaggy.
So he knows to unbutton.
He knows to unbutton then button.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it should be unbuttoned when you sit down. Then when you get up, you should button it.
What about Stroud? Is he kind of?
What about fly? Zipped? Unzipped?
if you had asked me what fucking what's the Patriots quarterback?
Mac Jones.
Oh, yeah.
If you had asked me what he was going to do, I'd have said no suit jacket, fly unzipped.
Did you see the take of Will Levis eating the banana hole?
Yes, that guy's.
What in the
I
fuck?
love that.
Mayo.
Also,
and
the mayo
in the coffee.
What?
I love it.
I feel like Dave would eat a banana like that.
It makes me want him on my team.
Well, you might just get him.
I might actually. He might fall. I might get him.
Have you guys ever seen Dave snap a banana in half?
Yeah.
Yes.
Over his head.
Yeah.
That is my hidden talent.
That is. I never knew that could be done until Dave showed me.
It's convenient if you want half a banana.
I just pictured Dave like doing that in the lecture hall while he's talking.
Yeah.
Today's class: how to eat half a banana.
All right, Dave. Unbuttoned or buttoned?
I guess I'll go unbuttoned. I feel like it's a crapshoot, but yeah. I would go unbuttoned. If it was me. I think I would go unbuttoned.
Does Roger Goodell do the does he do in the first pick?
Yes.
So handshake or fist bump?
Handshake.
Handshake.
That was a dumb one.
Wait, I have
Fist bump? Are you kidding me? That is
You could go
a hug.
hand contact first or just straight hug. That would be a question.
Yeah. Hug would be closer than fist bump. It would go handshake, then hug, then fist bump.
Which
So it would be like dap, hug, or handshake. Dap to hug.
I think there's definitely a dap to hug. I think there could even be just go the straight on hug.
Yeah.
So dap to hug, or handshake.
We're gonna take a salute.
A bow.
A bow.
All right, what's the pod want? Dap to hug or handshake? No, Dave, you go first. You haven't got to go first very much.
I take handshake here. Just
Oh wow, definitely dap to hug. That's an easy one. Hell yeah!
Yeah, Dave.
That's a funny trade.
You think Bryce Young? You think C.J. Stroud? Actually, Dave thinks C.J. Stroud's more of a handshake.
Well, it's Anthony Richardson, right?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. He's going 2 and 3.
Where is the draft this year?
No idea.
No idea.
God, we are the worst fantasy football podcasters. NFL draft.
We should guess where it's gonna be.
What's that?
Wait, Kansas City.
Oh.
No.
All right.
We should go out.
I'm just curious.
Kyle, you should fly us out. Kyle, you
Yeah.
should fly us out. Take the PJ.
All right, so
Let me ask one. So this might be too obvious, but I'm just curious what you guys think. Running backs first round. The line I would set would be like 0.5.
Over.
All
Over.
right, 1.5. We'll do 1.5.
That's a better line. That's a good line.
what was it? Running backs in the first round?
I mean, I think Bijan Robinson is
Yeah.
locked.
I think he's the only one though.
I do
But
too.
some years you could set a 0.5 line. Like last year, I don't think there was anyone.
Line is 1.
I'm gonna take the over.
1.5.
I'm looking at some boards. I got 2 in the top. I got 2.
I mean, I was gonna take the over either way. I'm a running back guy. So.
There you go. That's fun.
I might take
That was
Bijan.
fucking fun, Dave. Thanks for that.
I just was curious, what you guys thought.
All right,
Well,
so
there's an Alabama running back. That's really good.
The draft is in Kansas City. Who is Kansas City going to take in the draft?
What pick? What pick do they have?
The last.
Oh, right. Forgot how that works. I don't know. That's. I can't think of.
They're going to take Anton Harrison, offensive tackle, Oklahoma.
This guy just ran a quick mock draft.
I do think they take offensive line.
Yeah.
Anton Harrison, lock it in, Oklahoma.
Okay. Anton Harrison.
Jesus. Yeah.
Dave's gonna go with Anthony Richardson.
Anton Harrison.
Do I?
All right, hold on.
Search too.
Yeah, you can Google search. Just as an FYI, I just did a really quick run on 2024 big boards. Caleb Williams, that quarterback, one of the quarterbacks I was talking about, is projected to go to the Houston Texans. Just as an FYI.
Oh.
Just as, not Anthony Richardson.
That's future state. You never know what's going to happen.
We should have locked Dave into not all QBs.
That is what I picked. Not.
Yeah, he did pick that guy, QB. Technically.
Just QBs.
Yep.
I could see Kansas City taking like a defensive end. I don't know who.
Jesus.
He wants all defensive ends.
Skip it.
Let's just go position. Right. We're not going to get it right.
Yeah.
First tight end drafted. Your choices are Dalton Kinsad.
Yeah, him.
Yeah, we are.
Michael Mayer, Darnell Washington, Luke Musgrave, Sam Laporta, Tucker Kraft. In that order, Dalton Kinsad is minus 140.
Yep.
I mean, have you seen that guy play? He's a freak.
Hey, do you want Michael Mayer or do you want to go Dalton Kinsad?
I mean, feels like pretty heavy Dalton Kinsad.
I mean, we're going Dalton. All right.
I'll go with.
Ooh, Dave.
Oh, he's going to look at the big board.
Let me check my board. See who I had. I'll go Michael Mayer.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Mike Myers, Austin Powers. Let's go.
Yeah.
Not Caldwell.
Not Caldwell.
Let's do
Good
it.
pick.
Mike Myers.
All right. I think that's enough Podverks, guys.
Yeah, I gotta. Durs, I gotta go to bed. I gotta start recovering for our spring challenge.
I don't. You're gonna shoot. You're shooting for second, which puts me in fifth. I might as well just not do it to fuck you over.
I mean, we could just implode.
We're the
double
worst
implosion.
team.
We call this the double implosion.
So
Sky, you're doing yours on the 17th after work. I'll be there.
No, I don't think so. I'm not going to do it that day anymore.
Are you guys doing?
Yeah, I can't do it that day. So we need to find a different day.
We might do it in Scottsdale. We could do it in Scottsdale, Kyle.
That would be kind of fun, especially if you're gonna fucking nuke us.
We could just drink beers and golf all day.
That's kind of cool.
Is that for Gideon's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right. I didn't get invited to that.
Hey, Dave, thank you for joining the cast, boys.
Yeah, man. I can fill in for whoever canceled.
Happy trails on the spring challenge. It's going to be an electric fucking couple of weeks here, and the NFL draft is shaping up to be quite interesting. So I'm excited. We will talk to you all later.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kyle. You're really doing a great job.
The Ivy League extraordinary gentlemen, the League League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had to say. The Ivy League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. The League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You're listening to what we say. We said we had